complex knowledge made simple. We have heard of Tenali Ram. Once there was a Vidwan who was expert in Kuta Prashna. He went around asking everybody how much is 27 minus 10. And most of the people answered 27 minus 10 equal to 17. And he would shake his head and would say no, answer is something different. So this was the person who presented himself in the Darbar and came across Tenali Ram. Tenali Ram, as we know, was the great intelligent Vidushaka in the Darbar. And he also asked him, how much is 27 minus 10? And Tenali Raman replied instantly, 0. And the Vidwan accepted defeat and departed. Everybody was confused. How can be 27 minus 10 be 0? So they asked Tenali Raman for an explanation. And the explanation was as simple as it could be. Tenali Raman said 27 he was referring to the nakshatra in the sky. And 27 minus 10 are the nakshatra on which it rains. Monsoon is so important for us that if it doesn't rain, our life is 0. That is why 27 minus 10, life is 0, and that was the answer. So monsoon in India is so important. Our life depends on it. Water is called as Jeevan. And that is why we have developed a number of methods of predicting monsoon and getting a better harvest or reducing the losses that we may suffer because of wrong monsoon. And these methods are given in a 30 rupees book even today, which is called as Panchanga. Interestingly, the Panchanga is meant for predicting rain in the Panchakroshi. That is a perimeter of about 20 kilometers. And one of the methods which has been described in Bruhat Jatak is called as the method of Garbhottam Megha or Garbhottam Megha. Garbhottam means the one that is ready for delivery. And for this, the Pandit goes to that place and starts staying there from the month of December. And every day he looks in the sky and notes the size, shape, and the appearance of the clouds in the sky and notes it down in his notebook. Based on this, he does this for 180 days. And for each day, he is able to predict what will be the rain on the 192nd day as compared to the observation. So there is a link between day 1 and day 192, day 2 and day 193, and so on and so forth. And this way, a micromanagement of the rain can be done. And now, how the rains are described? Rains are described in variety of animals. They are described as the rain where the Vahana is elephant, or the Vahana is a deer, or the Vahana is a frog. For a common person, as of today, it seems like a puzzle. It is not. The monsoon or monsoon prediction is meant to tell the farmer how the rain would be, and for that particular rain, what would be the seeds that he should sow, or what can he expect. And for this, two methods are used. One is a drishtanta and second is personification. Drishtanta is an example from day-to-day life. Like to say how quick, we say a quick like the lion jump, or how long, we can say long like giraffe's neck. Just giving examples. Examples from day-to-day life. Round like what? Round like the fruit of audumber tree. Elongated like a mango. These are day-to-day examples of things which a farmer or which a regular citizen comes across. So by giving these examples, things are personified and the person is able to understand it much better. Like when it is said that a vahana would be elephant, that means there would be torrential rains, continuous and torrential rains. Whereas when it is said that the vahana is a frog, what it means is intermittent rains. It will rain for some time, it will open up. It will rain for some time and then it will open up again. And why this guidance is necessary? What to sow, which kind of seed to sow for a torrential rain, which kind of seed to sow for intermittent rain can be decided by the farmer based on this. Another parameter is a nakshatra on which the rain starts. The rain starts in the Mruga nakshatra in general, but then they differ, and whichever nakshatra it comes on, it has also got certain qualities of its own which it lends to the rain. So when it rains on Mrugashira, the first nakshatra, and the continuous 10 nakshatras are Mrugashira, Ardra, Punarvasu, Pushya, Ashlesha, Magha, Falguni, Hasta, Chitra and Swati. So if it rains on Mrugashira, the farmer will not sow. He will wait for Ardra to go and then he will sow on Punarvasu or even Pushya, depending on the situation. Why? And interestingly, if it rains and if it is a first rain in Mruga, then the heat in the soil starts coming out. And if we sow on the next day on Ardra, the seed will meet the heat that is coming out of the soil and the seed will burn. It will dry out and it will not be able to germinate. That is why wait for Ardra and so on Punarvasu. The part where it is personalized or personified is by giving the rain or giving the entities a personal feel. And this is the way we understand the rain and make it understandable for everybody who is there. This is the beauty of ancient wisdom, whereby everything and anything, rather than making it simplified, the complexity is kept as it is, but it is countered by giving examples from day-to-day life and personifying inanimate perceptions or inanimate phenomena, so that a person is able to understand it much better. And this is not only in India. Ancient wisdom exists in all over the world. In the United States, Benjamin Franklin was a statesman, politician and a scientist, and he had started Poor Richard's Almanac, Panchanga like us, which also gave advice on rains and monsoon and what seeds to sow, and it was very, very popular and very effective. Even today, when we are not directly depending on the Panchang, the old farmers do depend on the Panchang to decide their harvest or their variety of works connected to farming, when to do, how to do, what to do. And this just 30 rupees book is an invaluable aid that comes to their help. That is ancient wisdom. Namaskar.